What up, though, everybody? We're live. Look at that. 9 o'clock sharp. They didn't believe we could do it, but we did it. We got it done, man. I'm excited, man. I just got the notification that we're live, too. All right, this is legit. I'm Chris Platte, a.k.a. Platte Pods of the Rap Cave podcast, and this is my dope panel. Shout out to everybody that's here. Birdie will be here. He is en route currently, but I had to start on time for the one time. One time we had to get it right. Got my guy Cowboy Brian, all familiar faces as you know. Primetime Jay Leno.
Yo.
Yes, sir.
My boy Zeus. And on the ones and twos,
Big
AP, man.
Per usual.
I'm excited, man. Shout out the train that's driving by right now. I wonder if that picks up in the mic.
Probably not, but I can close the window.
Nah, it don't
That
matter.
train almost cost me my job a few times, back in the day.
At
At the theater, boy, 4:52, you clock in at 5 o'clock.
Well, no,
Yeah.
I realized after a year and a half of living here, you could get around it if you just go down 11.
Yep, if you just go down 11, you're good.
I wasn't
'Cause you
smart
go
back
under
then,
it.
bro.
Yeah, I know.
That is true, though.
But shout out, man. Listen, this is a big week. We're 1 week away from the boy. We got the drop from this boy, Chris Brown. We'll get into that. We're gonna go through a whole ton of topics, but this is a topic that you brought up in the group chat. So I'm gonna let you kick this off because I honestly I read a little bit about it. I don't fully know what's going on. What's this Boston Richey situation going
Bro, the
on?
Boston Richey shit is so crazy, man. Like, first of all, I used to be the biggest Boston Richey fan, like going some years ago, bro. When he dropped that public housing. When he dropped public housing, Boston Richey was the man.
He had a lot of cosigns, too.
Then, the snitching allegations came out. That was one thing. And then now we here. Like, apparently, dude got his girl, he got into it with his girlfriend or whatever. And she posted pictures of him talking about, please come over, or, babe, pull up on me right now. And she got the strap on. And he sent her the pic, and he like, yeah, that's the perfect one. And get here right now, all caps.
Having a preference, dog.
It was nasty work, bro. It was nasty work.
I feel like he completed, like, the worst, like, Infinity Stones, like, as a person you can get.
Yeah.
He went from, like, I think it was, like, from snitch to being, like, he was beating up, whatever.
And he beat her up, yeah.
And then they said he was a pedophile. Like, it's just he has the worst like downfall like Infinity Stones possible.
Oh my God.
You don't want none of those labels on you.
You guys are turd.
Yeah, man.
Allegedly.
It's real
And
bad.
he's got all of the labels on him. You don't want a single one of those.
Not
labels.
one, not even like
And he's
one
got
of them.
all of them.
Damn.
Like being like a hoe or some shit, like that's way better than being a snitch.
Man.
Yeah.
Like
yeah, for real.
yeah, like being a loser, but he it's hard to like really fuck with him now.
And the craziest part was after the fact he posted a video. He posted a video, I guess, trying to explain himself, but he got the stuttering, like just stuttering all through the video and bro, like
not building his case.
he looking bad. He looked real bad, man. His fall from grace has been documented and it's been terrible.
That's crazy, man. That's crazy. And speaking of dirtbags, that David dude, he is cooked.
Oh, yeah, he's
It's about time though, man.
It took a
Bro,
long time.
it took way too long to figure that out.
The case was
It's been like 2 years or something.
we could have solved that case
The day of.
without the police. Us
Bro,
right
Twitter
here.
did. Twitter solved it in like an hour.
Yeah.
They were
That's all it
like,
took.
here's a video of them like disclosing their relationship. Here's the song about him talking about killing a girl killing his girl. Here's the song, like, dude, they tied everything together. Twitter is nuts, dude. The internet will solve some shit
told you.
in a fucking pronto. We don't need detectives anymore.
You gotta delete shit, man. Like I was telling AP in our groups, and I'm like, bro, like if
me?
you want to be like famous or like anything, bro, like
Thanks.
they'll
Delete it.
find anything, like any slur you say, any disrespectful thing about an artist or they'll find that shit in like 5 minutes.
Look, we should have known this was going to be the state of affairs when motherfuckers would get your IP address just for doing better than you in Modern Warfare 2. And that was in like 2009, bro.
Literally.
So
that was 09.
You would kill the wrong motherfucker and be like, oh yeah, you at your grandma's house right now, huh?
I see
Yeah,
you.
see, it's like,
Bro.
we should have seen this shit coming, bro.
That shit is so crazy because that was real. I remember killing somebody, and I was at my boy's house. I was playing on my homie's console, and I was talking shit, and he was like, "This you, right?" And he read off the address, and I was like, "The fuck." I was like, no. I was like, dude, I was a kid, bro. I was like, no.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
Nice try.
Dude, oh my god, dude, that shit was ruthless.
They gave him a whole nother year. He's been on tour? What has he been doing this last year? I know he's been
canceled the tour, low key.
Yeah, bro, and he
he's
was
been out
touring
here
with
living.
you're talking about David, right? He was touring with like a coffin. That shit was crazy.
Man.
Yeah, that motherfucker, he needed to be locked away for life. For
They're
real.
gonna put him
That's
in it.
just so like
Under the jail.
That's just
But I did see, just as a point to make, is like, so I guess he has a brother who makes music too, and now everyone's like hating on the brother. It's like, it's not the brother's fault that his brother's fucked up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for real.
It's pretty fucked up. Like that people are like trying to ruin this kid's life because of some actions that someone related to him did. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, 100%, man. That's the craziest part about everything is that when they try to do that, it's like, yo, I have no relation. I mean, technically relation, but I have like no, like, I'm not on that type of time. Like, that shit is nuts. But
He probably didn't even tell his brother about that shit. That was crazy.
Shit, I can't imagine he told.
yeah, I can't imagine.
I
You
wouldn't-
just-
I
He wouldn't have
told
told
nobody.
nobody.
yeah, I can't imagine you just dropped that. Like, by the way, bro, how was my weekend? Well, this is what
I
happened.
just did this. Oh, really? Like, no, I'm gonna snitch.
Didn't he? Didn't
Yeah,
they also
you just
find
made me an
like?
accomplice now.
Didn't
I
they find
gotta
like a
say.
hard drive that he had full of? It was like
Yeah.
terabytes of like.
Yeah, of like child stuff. Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, he's gonna be in jail. with,
he's-
Yeah, no,
Super
they
Bowl,
said they're it's like something like, I guess under the technical terms they can go for the death penalty, so they're going for the death penalty.
Yeah, because
For him.
I think he's 18 by now. I don't know how old.
No,
he is.
he's like 23. Or
Yeah.
Oh
24.
yeah, he is older.
She's
yeah.
like, well, she was like, you know.
No, I think the relation. I think I read the relationship. He was like 18 and she was 13 when they
yeah,
started. Yeah.
something like that. Yeah, and
This
I think
guy's-
she was
this
like
guy's been a
15
weirdo.
when she passed. Yeah, that's just a terrible situation.
I would respect it more if he threw his life away to drugs.
For real.
Anything else?
I mean,
you know.
DMX still gets a lot of respect. So I mean,
Oh,
I'm
no,
just
I'm
saying.
Shit. You know, I just thought of that Yeet story where it's like he almost died because he was trying to grab his Taco Bell when he like drove through the family. It was in the Zane Lowe interview, man. Like I
forgot that.
I don't
part.
care about I don't care about Zane Lowe interviews like that, but it was funny that he was talking about just like just dumb shit he did as a kid. And he was like, yeah, there was this one time where I was like driving 90 down like a side street, like down like my residence, and I was driving towards a house, like I was airborne. I was about to hit a house, and like, but then I saw that my Taco Bell was falling, so I went to grab my Taco Bell, and he went through like the living room of the family, and like they were in the living room, but thankfully like nobody got hurt or anything.
Honestly, I feel that.
Dude, that shit is nuts. Though, can you imagine if you're just chilling on the couch and fucking that shit
Yeah,
happens?
you
That
remember-
shit would shake me forever.
You remember over the winter Platte, or maybe it was last winter. I went to go pick up Taco Bell and some dude tried to run in front of my car and like off himself.
Oh yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah, and like, I had the Taco Bell in my front seat, and I had just as much care for his life and the Taco Bell at the same time. Put my arm out like, no, my cheesy gordita ain't hitting the ground, bro.
Oh man.
Yeah, that was crazy. It was so fucking weird, like out of nowhere, bro.
Yeah, that shit is weird. Speaking of, man, the world is just so good when the Pistons are great, man. I'm
Swear
just
to
like,
God,
dude, I've been
man.
just on a vibe.
Need-
I'm just
Hey,
on a
we
vibe.
need some positivity in the world.
Everything
you know?
is a lot better right now. I agree, man.
Dude, what was it, like a week ago? I was like dooming. I was like, we're fucking done.
You sure were.
Yeah,
I was
you,
doing
yeah,
it
you,
hard.
Just know.
Definitely were.
We had our talks on the side. I was like, Platty, bro, it's okay, bro. It's first to 4, not first to 2.
I know.
Yeah, when I was in
It's first
when
to
I was in
4.
New York still, I was seeing some real negative text messages coming through the
Man.
group
I was
chat.
so hurt, and then I was just protecting my heart, man. I wasn't allowing myself to get into that. I was like, I wasn't allowing myself to get hurt again. But then after that game 6, I was like, oh, we're about to win this series, and we're about to go fucking far. And now,
It's that toxic ex. You just keep coming back.
for real.
Sure,
But
sure do.
oh yeah,
No
absolutely.
pun intended.
Absolutely. But Iceman, I don't know how soon Birdie will be here, but hopefully he gets here during Iceman talk because we gotta talk about it. Yeah. It's a week away from the boy. He announced Iceman Stream episode 4 the day leading to the album. I'm guessing there's no time on it, but I'm guessing that it leads right to midnight where Iceman drops.
Yeah.
Which, to be honest, sick as hell. Round of applause for this whole rollout that he had, man, because it was truly phenomenal. And I saw the people being like, "Oh, it's fake," and blah blah blah. And I've heard from some pretty credible sources that some things could be kind of fabricated of the rollout, but like that's marketing, dude. I never got the outrage of like, "Oh, that streamer was meant to find that so that he could expose." It's like, yeah, but was it not still cool that like half the world lost their shit over a block of ice?
That's
and
what I
motherfuckers like me were searching like I was trying to do fucking math. I was trying to do math. I was trying to be a scientist and an engineer, all to figure out when the hell this damn block was gonna melt.
That's what I mean, bro. That's
you did a
literally
great job.
that's marketing. That's literally just marketing. That's what it is.
Yeah.
That's how it works. It's like all these influencers that go to restaurants. You think they're just stumbling in there? No.
Yeah.
No, it's crazy, bro.
No, it's all fucking planned. But it was like, who cares if it's planned, man? This shit is dope, man. This shit is like interesting. Like Drake is like really thinking it through. And I remember the Iceman streams. Like I was the one who I liked the idea of them. I just wasn't like I was like, okay, I'm kind of after the 3rd episode, I was kind of like, all right, like this whole like no talking shit is getting on my nerves. Like somebody give me some dialogue. Somebody give me some dialogue. But I was still like super intrigued by it, and I was like, this is genius. Like I like what he's doing here. Yeah. And I'm excited for episode 4. I'm wondering if because they've talked about how some of the stuff on the live stream like is pre-recorded or could be pre-recorded. That's what I think I've heard. I'd have to like relook at that, but I feel like it's gonna be interesting because it's like when it comes to the rollout and the episodes, like we've been hearing he's been in the fucking CN Tower allegedly. He's been shooting fucking. He set off an explosion. He's driving through downtown with blocks of ice. Yeah. Like it's really exciting. It sounds like there's a lot of visuals coming with this. I don't know if it's gonna be for the stream or whatever, but where are you guys at with this? Like, and like, as we're approaching our final episode before getting it this time next week, we will be reviewing Drake's Iceman. So first of all, what do you guys think of the streams? And then we'll kind of get into kind of predictions and stuff about it. But are you guys gonna be tapped in for the stream?
I think it should have been more streams.
I think it should have been 5.
I think 5 is a good number.
How many is?
This is 4. This one is 4.
I
don't know. 5's just like an even.
They were spaced
I mean,
out.
first of all, that's more than we get from damn near anybody in a rollout.
Yeah.
I mean, we get usually.
I don't know. 5 just seems like a clean number.
They were just so
Yeah.
like spaced out too.
Yeah.
But I think what he's doing is good. I hope it sparks other artists' interest to do more rollouts. Not like that, but just like in general, get more, of themselves out there instead of just okay, I got an album coming out.
Yeah, for sure. Like I miss the days of like everyone does a Hot 97 interview.
Yeah,
a real like full press run.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And people don't do that because everybody's so
mysterious.
Yeah.
And then I think everybody just stubborn now, bro. Like people, it's no.
You don't get anything to gain, bro. People
Yeah,
are
everybody
looking
in
to
their
kill
own
you in
bubble.
an interview. They're looking to chop you up and shit on you.
Nobody's having like it's no fun in music no more. It's like okay, like Drake's dropping and whatever. Like who cares? No, like back in the day, like somebody dropping, everybody else gonna play at the same time. Like when it drops, other artists are gonna go play it too.
Yeah,
I feel like with Drake though, with Iceman, I think
The world is waiting.
they're gonna all play it. But it's people have so many vendettas and personal, just envy and shit. They're not gonna post like, oh yeah, this shit hard. They're not gonna ever say it out loud.
But it's gonna be a lot. He's gonna get a lot of hate plays.
I think
care.
Drake understands that now, and I think that's the part of the reason why he did this, because I think it's cool to see an actual superstar operate in a superstardom, because it's not too many rap superstars in general, and so to see a rapper really go through all of the, make sure he crosses his I's and dots all his T's on the way up to his album, I think that's just really cool to see, especially in a time like now where you got big rappers, but nobody's at superstar level,
right?
Really engaging with their audience in this way, and bringing in streamers and everything like that. So I think it's really cool. I think it's good for rap music. I think it's good for just the genre overall. Just to see, when people are when you're in that number one spot, you can only do it's certain things only you can do in the number one spot, and you got to take advantage of the things you can do in the number one spot. And I think he's doing that now.
I will say is that although it was post album drop, is that J. Cole also did a very good job with engaging with his fans after the album. I mean, like literally on the ground floor.
Motherfuckers tried to hate on him driving and talking to his fans, bro. That was nuts.
Yeah, motherfuckers like, oh, bro, you got a Lambo truck. Why are you in a Civic? Because it's the fucking history of it. But that's not the point. But anyway, so like, it's cool to see when they actually do that. Because I think what's hard too is like, for any rapper that's like not Drake, right, or like the biggest ones, or like any like. You have like Hot 97 and like that type of shit you could do, and like, but then there's like Zane Lowe or the biggest podcast like being like Drink Champs or Joe Budden, which is like very rare that people get like interviews on those. So there's not really that mid-tier platform for people to be able to promote their album at this point. You know what I mean? As far as the hip hop realm goes.
I got some words for Mr. Joe Budden. I see what he's doing right now. I see this play. I put it in the group chat. Did you guys see it?
Yeah.
Did you guys see it? That shit was dirty. Having punch on right as Drake's about to drop. Just talking about how much he loves Kendrick and how great. Hey everybody, remember 2024 when Kendrick was great? Like.
That would have been the best fucking promotion for the album if he went on Joe Budden.
Oh yeah, dude. It would have. I would have loved Cole. But fucking what's his name? Joe Budden was just being a jackass about it.
Yeah, I mean, he usually is about a lot of things.
Yeah, Joe Budden, even back to the days of Everyday Hustle, Budden always been like a. He always been a Debbie Downer when it comes down to the album.
Yeah, so, just negative. Yeah.
Yeah, that shit was whack to me, bro. I was so annoyed. I was like, I see the play. Birdie, did you want to slide here? Yeah, you can slide here.
We're at max. We have max capacity.
We just started talking Iceman. See how he just appears like that?
Yeah, out the shadows for real.
It just popped up.
He saw the owl signal
all
in
right,
the sky.
we're going to get to next. We're going to do final predictions, but we were just finished going around the room. What episode 4 of the stream got now? Are you happy that we're getting our stream? I think it's going to lead up to midnight, and then we get the album right after. Well,
yeah, especially like with it being part of the rollout, like this is like one of the biggest like pieces of the rollout, the final episode. So definitely excited for the episode 4.
Is it announced that he's doing it the night before?
Yeah, it's announced. Okay. He announced it on his Instagram. He announced it on his Instagram that that's all we know. We don't know anything about it. We don't know, like the whole like cliffhanger that it ended with on episode 3 like 8 months ago, where Pinocchio's like we're fucking surrounding them or some shit. I don't know. I'm excited, man. I'm excited to get into all the symbolism. I enjoy the creativity.
I will say, I don't know if you saw that clip of people caught him doing a music video in Toronto or whatever. That outfit was a little silly, so I'm curious to see how this all goes forward.
Wait, which?
It was like a translucent ice blue, like it was like.
Oh, I can vaguely remember it.
Yeah, I'll show it to you guys after.
Yeah,
this is why we need a TV so I can pull that up. But yeah, it just. I'm like, okay, the outfit's a little silly, but I'm still remaining hope. You know what I mean?
Drake does silly shit. Like Certified Lover Boy cover is silly. Like, you know what I mean? Like he does silly things. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But I think he always
like that.
Yeah, I think he always does it. Yeah,
My guys
I
speak
got
Guyanese.
guys. Yeah,
They speak Guyanese.
ridiculous. That might be the most. I know that's intentional. That might be the most annoyed I've ever been with Drake. That shit pisses me off. I don't know something about. I was listening to a Toronto content maker. I forget his name. He's super big. I've seen him on a couple platforms. But he was interviewing somebody, and it's just like that. It's just like the way they talked. There was some girl on there talking about like, and she had like the accent. She had like the accent and everything. And I was like, and saying you and gal and them, and I was just like, bro, it's just all so goofy to me. It's all so goofy to me.
If the
While I
business
talk
is
about
true
pop
and you left your moms in the hood, yo, I'm sick to my stomach's fam. Yeah,
type
One
shit.
irritating ass bitch.
Yeah, dude. That girl is like top on my like enemies board. Like that's just an op, and it's only because of that clip.
it's like Toronto, bad baby.
Yeah, for real.
Hey, if you really think about it, though, because we was just talking about the Certified Lover Boy cover, that might be like top 3 most Drake iconic covers. If you really think about it. You got like Take Care.
But it's because of how bad it is.
Yeah,
though.
it's
That's
not good.
And then you got
It's not
then you
good.
got
You cannot compare emojis to
Nothing
the
was the
Take Care
same.
cover, bro.
nothing was the same.
But it's just like, what
I
are you?
just
Certified
can't let
Lover
you get
Boy.
that. I just
Nothing,
can't let you
bro.
get that
You
off.
remember nothing was the same. It was like that was like early meme days. They put the 5 gun
Did
logo in the side of his.
he
the side
make
of
that
his head.
emoji before the emoji actually? How long that emoji? You know, emojis be
I
updating.
think Drake
and shit.
had a lot of good covers though, bro. I think
He has.
Views,
He has.
Views was cool too, bro.
Views was a good funny. Views was a good funny because of
Views
like
had
I don't even
a
think it was.
whole
I don't
rollout
think it was
behind
funny.
this
I think it was.
Was he
Views
on
was
top
funny.
on the
Views-
yeah, but they started.
Views was funny
photoshopping them
because
and everything.
the
Yeah,
memes
that was,
and shit.
Yeah, that was great.
And that's what I said. Nothing was the same. His like lineup. Someone put the 5 gun
New
logo
5
in
pack,
it. Yeah,
yeah.
and like shit like that. So,
RP
like,
New 5, dude. That shit
and
even
the
exists no more.
Scorpion cover was straight.
Scorpion
I
cover's
even like
kind
the
of
More
basic.
Life one.
Yeah, it was boring.
It's really just Certified Lover Boy. It got a lot of buzz, but because it was so bad.
Like
Yeah.
who? I just wonder who
Nah,
picks like some of these
Certified Lover
artists'
Boy, that
covers.
shit. Hey, listen, man.
that
know
might
what?
be
Like,
that might be the most
I
OVO
feel it.
take you.
I just feel it like when I see that
A lot
cover,
of like new
like
covers be like so weird.
all the different races
Yeah,
of women.
I miss like the
Like,
art of the
I feel
cover
it, man.
art needs
Yeah,
to
like
really
it's just
come
like,
back.
all right, let me go find this girl
Oh.
downtown at the club, take a picture for me. You on my cover tomorrow.
Yeah,
Type shit like that.
right.
That's how-
Yeah,
Well,
it's people don't put enough thought into
That was
it.
definitely her lost cover. That's
But
exactly
see,
right.
that's she a model though. That's a little
I
different.
miss
though.
like the. I
Wasn't
think we
she
should.
a stripper?
Yeah.
In Atlanta, in Magic City. I thought she was.
Damn, bitch,
I
I
thought
tried
she
to
had.
show some love to you.
She had
I
some
said you a model.
Yeah.
I
Hey,
think-
listen,
She was
she
out
could
there
be
throwing
both.
that shit.
I think we
be
should
both.
all go back to
I thought she
the
was-
No Limit Project
Magic
Pat
City at?
fucking diamond
The
encrusted
Cash
text.
Money twos.
The
those-
Cash
Remember
Money,
when,
bro,
Houston, man.
those were the
Yeah,
best
so
No,
covers,
Magic
bro.
City's
I
in Atlanta,
swear.
but Houston.
No, remember
Gucci's
when
had some
Kendrick dropped
crazy ones
Not
over
Like
the
Us
years.
or whatever, and then she was like,
Insane.
she had the rep for. I thought she was from the West Coast. She's not from the West Coast.
Who, the her lost girl?
Yeah, she's not from the
No.
West
I
Coast.
thought she was from
No,
Japan.
because that was before.
No,
that
her
was
name's
before
like
anyways.
her name's like Suki or
Yeah,
something
she
like
from
that.
like China. Well, let me not. She's from Asia. There we go.
She's
I don't wanna
from what I understand, she's
She
I
knows.
believe she's
she
black and
speaks
Asian.
Guyanese.
She speaks Guyanese. She's like a model or something like that.
Yeah, no,
I don't
she
know,
is.
something like that.
I think she's a stripper turned model. I don't
Not
know.
not that Sukiana girl.
Respectfully.
It's a
Do you
different.
really gotta
girl.
say respectfully when
Yeah,
you call
I
girls
sup-
strippers now?
Yeah, for sure.
What?
I support, pro ho shit. I mean, hey, that's the oldest profession in the game.
Hip-hop
I know
ass.
girls who strip that
Why
pay
we
for
gotta put the
school, bro.
respect behind it?
Swear, bro, they say
I
it
respect
proud. They
it.
put it on their chest.
Yeah, because
Shout out
some
to all
people
the
don't find it
strippers.
respectful. I find it respectful.
Oh.
Shout out to the Pantheon.
I don't think the strippers find it disrespectful though.
No, I think people look down on it negatively. So I'm saying respectfully, showing
Why would
support.
they-
God,
why
you're
would
such a
they
good
be
guy.
offended by it, though? That's the thing, though. Like,
Oh, speaking of offended, there was somebody. I don't know if y'all saw our comments. We've been getting some comments lately. This girl from I'm assuming Toronto, she fired on all of us for talking about the accent. She's like, "That's all I want in a Drake album. You don't know what you're talking about, man. He's tapping in with his Jamaican roots and everything, and blah blah. And that's a big deal over here." And I was like, "That's great. Next album." Like I don't want it right now. I don't want the fucking accents right now.
I can
But
fuck
she
with
tried
a
to
couple-
school me.
I can fuck
Is
with a
he
couple
Jamaican?
accents.
No,
Hey.
Toronto just has like a
I know
heavy-
Toronto has a big influence,
That
but I don't
boy
think
Shay-
Drake himself
Shay
is.
Alexander
No, he's,
dad, Jamaican as
he's
hell.
Jewish.
Yeah, he's Jewish.
Bunch of fucking Jamaicans in Toronto. Shout out to y'all.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they got some crazy Caribbean food. I had the best jerk chicken in my life. in
Every
Toronto.
nigga up there in Toronto ain't no nigga for real. They from somewhere else.
Kroski?
Toronto, London.
Tutu's my word, fam.
Bro, that's what I'm saying, man. I know there's people that laugh
Bunch
at
of
it. Like,
Akons up there.
You said what?
Bunch of Akons up there.
all right. All right.
Get on your ass.
We're a week away. We're a
I'm
week
not
away
gonna
from
say that.
Iceman. So, like I said, next time we are recording, we'll be live here, exact same time next week, and we will be talking about Iceman, the album. And so, this is our chance to fire off our final predictions that we can get it clipped out for the rest of the week here. Final predictions. I'll start with you, Zeus. Where are you? What's a final prediction? It could be a feature. It could be, how many songs it is. Whatever type of take you have. What type of prediction do you have for this Drake album?
I think this is gonna be a 9.8 out of 10. Definitely top tier album is coming. He's gonna have a big club hit that's gonna back to back type shit, and he gonna have an introspective hit that's just as good as the 8 a.m. in Charlotte, or whenever he talk about the times and what city he in. I think it's gonna be one of those.
Do you have a prediction for what city?
He's covered a lot already.
I know.
Listen, bro.
Is it gonna be Houston?
He might as well do 10 p.m. in Detroit or 11 p.m. in Detroit.
It's not gonna be a fun song.
Fuck
That's
it.
not gonna be a fun song, bro.
I paid
Oh,
$100 for parking, and
lit.
That
That's all I
that
know.
shit can either go two ways. It can start off good and go bad, or start off bad and
2
end
a.m.
up
in
bad.
Detroit.
Start out bad and stay bad. Yeah.
yeah, I don't know because he's covered pretty much every big city at this point. I
He
mean,
hasn't done Houston. He talks about Houston so much.
Houston, Vegas.
Houston, Atlanta, Vegas.
No, but I'm
But
talking
as far as the
timestamp,
timestamp, but
Because
he's
he had
already
Dallas, but he didn't have Houston.
he's already got that. I don't
He
think
did Miami.
I don't think he has a Miami one, which
Oh,
is
he does have a
surprising.
Miami.
That's Bridal Path city.
Bridal
think
Path
that's the
is the
city where
street.
he
That's
lives.
that's the street that he lives on.
Yeah, I thought that was a street.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
you might be
That
right.
shit
there.
was- that's top three.
Remember, because a couple years ago he built that big ass mansion and had to fight
Yeah.
with the city and all that shit. That's on the streets. Bridal
That
Path.
motherfucker had to fight with a city about housing with zoning. That's crazy.
You seen that video?
Dude, he's a fucking G.
You seen that video of the dude who waited outside just to see his Suburbans drive by, and he was like, "I'm about to cry,
I
bro."
saw that shit.
Bro, that's why I'm all right, bro. You gotta chill.
That shit is crazy.
Yeah,
man.
what if the location get a little bit more specific, like a 1 a.m. in Area 29 type shit. You know what I'm saying?
He starts doing he's like
Starts
3
doing
3 a.m. at
residency.
Waffle House. He starts doing like
Type
fucking restaurants. Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
I might get a little more specific.
I think there's got to be a timestamp record. I like that. I like that take. I think you're right with that, Zeus. I think that's for sure. Birdie, you got a take. Final prediction. Give me one thing you're predicting for this album. Again, it could be a feature. It could be whatever.
No Lil Baby.
Please
No Travis Scott.
That's
no
the
21
rumor.
Savage. I'm good.
21 can, you know what I'm saying?
Shout out to
I
Lotto,
don't-
recently
they-
retired.
They got
21
enough
over Baby
together,
is
bro.
nuts,
I want to hear something
I
different.
want to hear a little Uzi.
Yeet.
You be alright. Smiley. I need to hear
Yeah, you
Sexy Red.
woke up and wanted to listen to Smiley today for
Bro,
some
you
reason.
put 2 miles on the group chat, bro. I almost kicked you. I was so mad.
That shit fire, nigga.
Mr.
Tell me it's not.
Mr. I'm climbing, I don't
That
need
shit
a ladder.
fire. Oh god, that should be hitting. I ain't gonna lie, Smiley, he's smooth, bro. He got a little flow to him. Let's see. Let's hope we can get a Dirk verse from jail. That'd be wonderful.
That'd be lit. I ain't gonna lie.
That would be wonderful.
I could see that.
I
Yeah.
don't know though.
If that happens, you heard it here first.
I like that idea, but I feel like Dirk's content kind of shifted because of obviously where he's at. So I don't know if that verse is gonna be like that.
I don't know. You can give us some All My
He'll
Life shit if
probably.
you got
I
to.
think he'll have a thug
Or you can give
feature.
him an old verse or some shit.
He
Who
will have
knows?
it. Hey, by the way, very pleasantly surprised by the thug verse I got on the Black record that's coming out soon. I played that before the show. That sounded nice. That gave me. I'm buying a little bit more Young Thug stock after that. I felt
him.
good.
I haven't heard it yet.
I'll play it. I'll play
Good
that
verse?
Yeah, good verse for sure.
That's the problem because Thug is because now with the all the
Jeffrey.
stipulations, it's like because Thug's good with hooks, but we like Thug verses, and that's where it's like lacked. I feel like, you know what I mean, as far as since his content is limited.
Nick said 2 a.m. in North Korea. Fool it. Jillian, before I go, where you at with that? Give me a prediction. Other than the world is gonna freeze.
Can I give you two? I think Uzi and Drake gonna
Make sure you
drop.
got the mic.
I think Uzi and Drake gonna drop the one song, the at the gates. I think that's
No
gonna be
way.
on
I
there.
don't think so.
No.
That's my
I don't
wild
think so.
prediction. My regular prediction is a Drake and Future song. That's gonna be on there, and I don't think I don't think Drake is gonna list the features.
Not at first.
No, yeah, he
A
should.
lot of artists do that now.
He shouldn't at all.
There's so much talk about features. It'd be so dumb to not hide them.
Yeah.
Don't list the features, bro.
Yeah, I agree.
Though now usually it's like people will drop the album, not list the features, and then they'll add them like a week into it or something like that.
Right.
Sexy Red.
That's a
happening.
big possibility.
Yeah.
I just really hope I
Shout
get
out
some.
Lotto recently retired.
I just hope I get some good, like, interesting production on this, and I don't need a whole underwater album again. You know what I mean? Like,
Let's go snorkeling, brother.
yeah, let's go snorkeling. Yeah. I want some like big fucking, you know, like I loved how Certified Lover Boy opened up between like Champagne Poetry into Poppy's Home was like a fucking perfect
Oh,
start off
dude,
to
that
an
was
album.
a great start to that album. That was a great start.
Yeah,
to
so
that
I'm
album.
hoping to hear some just interesting production from him.
Do you have like a prediction of like something that like will happen?
As far as production, I mean, I know he did a lot of work with like Conductor on the last one. I wouldn't be surprised if like he does his timestamp record as another Conductor beat. I don't know. I mean, it's hard to say because he doesn't have Metro. So who from Atlanta does he? Because he's gonna obviously. He's
Dog
been
and Future, yeah.
with Atlanta producers forever. So I'm curious
Baby.
what Atlanta producers. Southside's made a comeback recently.
Yeah.
You know, shit, you can get a Zaytoven beat.
He's gonna for sure have an Atlanta record talking shit.
Has Drake ever did a Zaytoven beat? I think about it.
Yeah, he was on the
Versace,
he was on the
Zaytoven?
Versace remix.
Versace.
Yes,
That
that is
counts.
definite. That is a Zaytoven beat if I've ever heard one.
Yeah.
And
As soon as I heard Zaytoven, that's like
Yeah.
the first thing I thought of.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, so technically, yeah, and I don't know. I feel like he's probably got another somewhere.
Yeah, I think so too.
Where you at, Mike?
Like somebody like
He be
featured
playing
on
that
some-
organ like a motherfucker.
Where
dog.
you at, Mike Will?
I'm taking the over on the beat switching in the intro.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh, yeah,
What's the
100%.
line at?
Huh?
What's the line at for the beat switches? Just like 0.5, and then you're taking
Negative
over.
220. I feel like that's a negative 220.
We're gonna have quite
said
a few
0.5
beat
negative
switches in
220?
this album.
Yeah.
He might go 1.5 low key.
Ooh, shit.
Yeah, he might do one. He might do a
It-
3
it
beat.
might be like
he might
a-
be a 3 beat record.
It might be like a sample in the first 30 seconds, and the next beat gonna switch, and then
Yeah.
he might do 1.5.
dog.
Oh,
If he
Zaytoven
needs
did
to
used
give
to
us
this
like
also.
a magnum opus intro, bro.
Drake
That's
is-
what I
That
mean.
makes sense.
I don't know if this is a hot take, but I usually hate when Drake do the beat switches all through the song, bro.
Not on the
Cause it be like,
intros.
cause it be like one part of the song you love it, and then the second part, or the first part is cool, and the second part you love it, and then it's just like,
I don't
It's
know.
really-
I don't
That's how
touch
Into
skin leather.
Deep was on God.
man.
It's really got it. Yeah,
Facts.
you
Into Deep was
really
easy
should
to
keep
change.
it
I
to
was
like
like,
one
dog.
beat switch in a song, if you're gonna do
That
it.
Future verse was not needed whatsoever.
Man.
That first half was
That's-
perfect.
On what?
Into Deep.
Oh
He
yeah, I
forced
know.
that one for sure.
Yeah. Cowboy Brian, you got a prediction for this Drake album? Something that's gonna happen on it.
Man, I think we about to get 17 songs. That's my prediction.
I'd be good with that.
That's cool with me.
I'd be good with that. That's like on the higher end of what I want, but I'll take it.
It will be.
I'll take under 20.
It'll be around 20, I think. It'll be. I don't necessarily need him to go over. I think between 15 and 20 is a fair.
Yeah,
I'd say like
17 is like that to me that would be just the sweet spot because of how long we waited for this.
Because
album.
and again, it's literally that is a sweet spot because it's time and time again it's fact that the 25, 30 song albums always have fit. No one has a perfect album that long. It's just
No,
like
it's not possible.
it's not possible. You will end up with filler in there, and I don't want any filler on this album.
Nowadays, yeah. Nowadays.
I mean, you never want filler, I guess, but you know.
I got two predictions, and the one I'm gonna go around the room with. First one is I think there's gonna be an Aaliyah sample somewhere in this shit. I think he's gonna tap into that bag. I think we get a nice Aaliyah soul sample chopped up, and he goes crazy.
time?
Yeah.
I can see that.
Maybe that's just hope too, because I really like is there more, you know what I mean? But like
yeah.
He's
but I
like,
think
is there more?
yeah, is there more? Yeah.
Oh,
That's my
unforgettable
shit.
too.
Yeah.
That's two.
Oh, okay, yeah. I thought you were just talking about
What other one?
Unforgettable.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Jeezy.
It's hard because that's what I want a lot of soul samples from Drake here. I want
that shit bad.
but it's really hard to predict. I mean, he's sampled so many people, and I feel like he really popularized like sampling '90s R&B rather than like soul for like the '70s.
He just does a good job with sampling like the Lauryn Hill sample for Nice for What. Like he just does a good job with that shit, man. He really does. And then my other one, which will lead to I want to get a prediction around the room. I think he's going over 650 first week.
That's what I said. 600 to 700.
I
already posted that on Twitter.
I think 600 is pretty safe.
I'd say the over too. Over
Anybody
two
taking
easily.
under?
No, we do 625.
625 slide under.
Gotta keep a balance, but he doing 6 for sure.
Drake the biggest star in rap.
And there's a
Period.
huge appetite, and like you said, even for the haters.
You're
like,
gonna get he's gonna get them hate listens too.
if he gets the vinyls ready,
how much the $400 do? Like that was like 400, right?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, I think 400.
Yeah, and this.
but this one he's got think about it. He's got that Amazon deal. Remember the
got
ATs?
this
I think
big
that's
ass
gonna
He
come
got
back.
the
Nigga,
beef
this shit
having, bro.
can
He,
do a
he
big
should
rollout.
do
This
the-
shit can do like 800,000.
For all the
It
dogs
can.
did 400.
I just don't think it's gonna do him. I don't think a million is like possible anymore.
No, it's because of the way that streams count towards album sales that it just doesn't really. It's hard to compute those same numbers. Like Taylor Swift is like the only person, and I don't even think she breaks a mill, does she?
I ain't never seen her selling.
I think the last person to break a mill was Taylor Swift, and then I think before that was Adele. I think Adele did it in like 2020.
I ain't never heard of Taylor Swift.
I'm trying to remember the last people that did a mill.
Not that I pay attention, no.
Yeah.
I think would have seen that though somewhere if it did happen. I just didn't see it.
I will say maybe not though, because like I feel like we would have got word
Jesus
about
fuck.
pre-ordering the vinyls already.
It says all right.
Because if he's got vinyls with it, like that shit's going over 650.
This is why Taylor Swift numbers are inflated and fucked up because of all the fucking versions she drops. Life of a Showgirl, which came out last year, never heard one song off of it. Have no idea
Don't know
anything
what it
about
is.
it. Apparently sold 4 million albums in the first week.
But she be doing like them.
She drops
vinyl
27 versions of it.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
Well, that midnight shit, she dropped fucking 4 versions of a clock. That shit was ridiculous.
Bro,
Yeah.
disgusting.
But that's what I'm saying. I don't know if Drake has that vinyl ready.
Man,
I think he does.
I gotta see
because
what that
there's-
shit hitting on. You know, Sabrina Carpenter be having some shit sometimes, so I gotta see what the Swifties, you know what I'm saying, what they banging.
Streets.
I promise you,
It's not
it
like
is
it.
not the same.
Yeah, it's completely different.
Streets is saying that Sabrina Carpenter and Bad Bunny, Bad Bunny slid on her. That's what I saw. That's what I heard on
mean,
the streets.
Now she
I wouldn't doubt it.
619.
I heard the Knicks players couldn't get into the Met Gala after party.
Man, kick their ass. Oh,
No,
Bums.
she's dating Joe Keery from Stranger Things.
Well, I saw
Probably cheating.
them leaving the car.
Of course she is.
Them leaving in the same car the next morning after the party.
Oh, you like a bad Bonnie?
Yeah, so that's all I'm saying. Maybe it's just being a gentleman, just splitting the ride, saving money. Maybe that's all it is. Maybe it's just a financial
You're
decision.
leaving y'all millionaires talking about you trying to split an Uber.
Maybe that's maybe that's it. Who knows? Not putting no dirt out there. But yeah, no, I think this is going over 650, man. I think this is because I'm telling you that Amazon thing has to come into play.
And what does that do for him?
Remember when we report? It was like, remember Eric Vincent was on here crashing out about the body pillows.
So, but what do you think? What do you think that does for his album?
But if you sell physicals, that counts as like one whole sale. And like like I'm gonna buy a vinyl if it's ready, and if the rules with like physicals are if you can ship them within the week that they were ordered, that's the week they count for.
Oh, so
in
that's
sales.
why you're saying that the Amazon sales will count for it.
For sure, because on Amazon there's gonna be something like fucking some type of
homepage, yeah.
And I know Drake's talked shit about the bundles and whatever, but I just feel like if that Amazon thing is lining up, like he did something for all the dog, or not for all the dogs, excuse me, some sexy songs for you. He dropped vinyls there. I think there's a play there.
Well, but I also
and if Drake brings physicals into the game on top of the streaming, it's over.
Although like vinyls are obviously on a big comeback, Drake's fan base, I feel also isn't they're not the biggest vinyl consumers either.
No, but if you have 25 million fans, like, and a million of them buy vinyls,
I'm not saying he's not going to sell any, but I'm saying like, as far as it goes, I'm just curious to see how much that helps him, because I mean, people buy vinyl, but like Drake's fan base specifically, I wouldn't imagine is into like
Drake because he's so pop has like a more of a passive fan base, but that's what all of them do outside of Taylor Swift. That's the anomaly.
And I think he's leaning into that physicals. Not that you say that, I think he's leaning into that. That's why he's doing all of this, like just sort of to capture the moment. People want to be able to say, "Yo, I got something from when this dropped." So I think
think about it. He did the like he announced like a month ago that hey, May 15th, that's the day. Yeah. Like he definitely has the time and capability to get that shit ready. Although we don't, as of now, there's as we're live here less than a week before the album, we don't have any news or word of a vinyl. I just feel like there's gonna be something at play, and if you introduce that, I mean Drake on himself off streams does 400, 450, like on a day, and you add like physicals to that. I mean you're talking 800-900.
People moving their songs and like albums up too. Because I think T.I. was going to drop like that week or something. He dropping. I think Lucky's dropping that same day too. I seen on Drake's Slayer talking about it. But
it's going to be a great day.
But it's like, I just wouldn't drop the same day as Drake. I don't care how confident I am in whatever the case is. Yeah. Like, that's just.
I don't see why not for Lucky though. I don't think Lucky was dropping the album expecting to go.
I think
he's gonna per usual sell maybe like 80,000 or whatever.
Like underground king for real.
Because people are gonna listen to him regardless. You know what I mean? So it's, but yeah, as far as I mean, T.I. like, I also don't think that
T.I. cares about sales.
I think he thinks he's about to have a big ass album though, bro. Like I think he got one for real.
Man, but he's like bald and has dreads, bro. I don't know. That man is out of touch.
He got the old niggas going crazy though with that one drop he just had.
No, I mean,
shout out to T.I.
Hey, look, we love T.I.
And he got Pharrell doing the whole album, I think, too.
Oh, I'm worried about a pen.
Yeah, I did see that. It's all by Pharrell, so it's like
the production is about to be interesting.
Pharrell has not impressed me this decade with anything. I've not liked much a lot of his besides like on It's Almost Dry. Like I haven't really been impressed by much Pharrell production.
Pharrell singing too don't even be hitting the same no more. For real.
Yeah, stay on the hooks if anything.
He's an old man these days, man. It's time for him
I feel like
to
after
stop.
Happy, it was just like a real decline.
Yeah, once he got that Minion check, everything changed.
I think there was something he did recently that
we all liked. He did the clips.
Oh yeah, well he did. Yeah, he did a lot of the production on clips. I thought the clips albums were.
The production was nice. Production was good, but then when he got to sing on that bitch, that shit.
Oh, that one song where he's like
that shit was
that shit. I didn't like that.
Yeah, that and I guess I'm thinking more in any like one-off like Mr. Morale. The worst song on Mr. Morale is the song Mr. Morale, in my opinion.
Probably
which is produced by Pharrell. It's a fucking terrible beat. I really can't beat around the bush, and it's just like. Whenever he gets that one in there wherever it just hasn't hit for me. I don't know.
Was not the worst song on there.
All right.
Damn. Well.
Fucking shit.
Good episode,
man. I don't know, man.
It's got two of my favorite Kendrick songs, but I understand the rest.
I fuck with the Rich interlude.
That one.
You're funny.
Count Me Out, the Kodak one, Father Time, and what's it called?
Rich interlude.
I like the Kodak song.
Download it.
That's about it though. Real forgettable album.
Man,
sorry.
Freeze the world.
Give him the
Freeze
Grammy.
the
Should have froze that damn
We
album.
forgot, give him the Grammy.
What?
We forgot the album, so they gotta give him the Grammy.
Can he just open his mouth?
Man.
We listen, boys. We a week away from the Iceman.
Hey, get
This
your
is getting
get your
very
get your
serious.
puffers out, get your Canada gooses out. It's getting cold
Yeah,
again.
very serious.
Spring ain't here yet, baby.
Oh my god.
I mean, I'm telling Drake need to record one of his videos in the igloo. Set the tone. Crazy shit. Get a polar bear on the chain.
Hey, that'd be crazy.
Yeah, bro. If he got a polar bear, that'd
You
be
got a
nice.
polar
I
bear.
am. I will say back to the cover art conversation. I am nervous to see what it is.
We're getting cover art Monday.
I
How about
really
that? Like
hope-
we're getting it Monday.
I-
for sure.
Maybe my brain's just social media-fied of the fucking bullshit AI covers I keep seeing, but I just like
Yeah. No,
I
don't
don't-
buy into those.
if he makes his face just like out of ice on the cover, I'm gonna be pissed. It's gotta be. I gotta get something creative here.
Do you think he goes like the X-Men, like the Bobby Drake shit, like route on the album? Or you think
I've
he's gonna?
seen
I
people
don't know.
try and do that.
I
don't
think
know.
that'd be cold, bro. If
I
he-
think that would be cold. It's possible. I mean, he's clearly put a million
that?
hours of thought
you know,
into this album.
You know, like the Iceman, like X-Man is like Bobby Drake. That's his real name
Yeah.
in the comics. So I'm like,
and that's who Iceman is.
okay.
Yeah.
like that'd be sweet.
That'd be cool
If he get
played into
that fan base, the Marvel fan base, he might do a million.
That would That'd be
Right.
that would be kind of cool if he.
Yeah,
played
bro.
into
Is there a
that.
Marvel movie coming out May 15th? Like
just
he's
saying,
just in
bro,
that bitch.
I have no
He's just in
idea,
that
but
bitch with
probably,
Iceman.
honestly, yeah.
Hey, Marvel movies do drop in May usually. I remember, but I checked out a Marvel a long time ago.
Iceman is a really big character in Marvel too, like on some left,
Yeah.
on some nerd out shit.
And his
bro.
name is Bobby Drake.
Iceman,
Yeah,
one
his
of the
name is
original
Bobby
X-Men.
He'll do something.
Iceman is the man for
No,
real.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
no, not at
Each
all.
version too, like he got
Man.
different type of mutations and stuff too. I don't-
Iceman, one of the
you know,
strongest,
be a nerd right
strongest
now.
mutants.
yeah,
for
I-
real.
Bro, I get it.
I don't know that much about superheroes, but that is
Kendrick
crazy.
hates about it. No, I think the only way he does a mill is if he has like a lot of physicals and stuff with it, and that's possible. That's entirely possible. I can't wait to see it, man. I can't wait to see it. Let's get into. This is kind of the prediction round, but I just wanted to kind of go through some things here. There's a lot of conspiracies around Iceman. I don't know if you guys have been seeing. There's a double album conspiracy. There's the Frank Ocean Endless. How Frank Ocean finessed his label because Iceman is the last scheduled to be the last album on Drake's hit label UMG, which I don't know if you guys have heard, but they're not on good terms right now. So-
Spoiler alert: they're not happy
spoiler
with each
alert,
other.
they're not happy with each other. But that being said, are there any of those that you buy stock into, whether it be in a double album, whether it be in the Frank Ocean move where he's gonna drop an album and then he's gonna drop another to kind of this is him on his own label, or maybe he signed to Gamma. I've heard a lot of talk about Gamma, and there's a lot of connections there. And then there's also the will he go independent route? I don't think that's happening, but
I
there's
mean,
just a lot of
that-
there's just
that
a lot
he
of
very well
conspiracy.
can.
bro.
He more than anybody
I'm
can.
thinking like movie based because we ain't got on top. If he go independent, it's like being like a free agent, like in the in the NBA with the shoe game and shit. Everybody want to get Drake,
But
like how Snoop was when he left Death Row type shit.
just to play the other side here, there is literally a history of every OVO artist basically getting blackballed by Drake and not being allowed to drop. I Love McConan, fucking
Jesus Christ.
like along the it's
He's like, why are you bringing this up now? It's
There's
Iceman
history.
time.
Do the research. I'm just saying. It's like these are. There's a history of that. So like that's the only other side of it is like Drake has very clearly proven as a label exec that's not exactly his strong suit either. So
Well, I mean, you could argue that his strong suit is looking out for his own self-interest, and maybe that's all. Maybe that's all it is. So like,
Yeah, but
I wouldn't say that makes Drake a. I'd say that Drake is by I guess just objectively speaking here, like a bad label exec, but it's more so I align those with like selfish interests, like putting himself over them, which
Right, but that means you don't need to get into the label that game.
Yeah, but I mean, if he just starts his own label, it's just him.
For himself. If he does that, that's cool. But I'm saying, just seeing how OVO's operated.
No, you should not sign to Drake.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Exactly.
PSA, you should not sign to Drake. But I will say that I think that Drake is. I think Drake likes and understands the power of the machine with him. I think he clearly can be independent and go well. I mean, look, we saw Kanye for all the craziness that Kanye has been. He had a #1 record completely independent in Carnival. Like, even though that album is trash, he had a #1 record. Like, he had a lot of success with that album. And that's somebody that is, like, extremely hated and controversial. Drake, somebody who, I mean, now he has his hate, but for the most part, if we're being real, he's very well liked and respected. And so there's going to be a situation where, like, I think that he could easily be successful independently. I just think that he understands the power of teaming up with the label, but this time he's going to make sure it's on his terms.
Yeah. But so just again for food for thought, it's like, okay, the two main things you get by signing to a label are you get budget and you get distribution. Those are two things that Drake absolutely does not need, because distribution has basically gone completely independent at this point. And Drake, of all people, does not need budget. Definitely fucking not. So it's like, at the same time, what benefits would he gain now from re-signing to another major?
That's for Drake to decide, I think. Like,
well, yeah, of
well,
course,
no, I didn't mean it like that, but I'm just saying like I don't know. The way I see how much he focuses on the numbers and how much he understands the machine behind him, and how the one time the machine wasn't behind him in the battle. And I don't know if you guys saw the Who Kid stuff, but that was crazy. Shout out to What's the Dirt for that.
But again, that's different because he's under the machine.
Yeah.
In that case, where if he's just not part of the machine, like, it's so easy to drop music now on your own, and as far as distribution goes, he could sign one-off fucking contracts with these people to distribute this one album if he wants to go that route. Yeah. Promotion, he doesn't need a label for that. He doesn't. For sure. There's not a lot of things that a label. Now, back in the '80s, like Michael Jackson, that was the only option, right? But now there's options, and so I just don't think he needs it anymore necessarily, because if he goes again, nobody can suppress his numbers if he's not signed to one of the majors, you know what I mean, or whatever.
I just think the way he crashed. I want to get you guys. This is my last point on it, because I'm sorry. But my last point on it is that like why I bring up 2024 is that we saw how upset he was when the machine was working against him for the first time, and so I think that right there, in and of itself, in its own way, kind of reaffirmed in his mind that he wants to make sure that he has a system behind him, but now this time he's going to make sure that that system is in his control, and whatever that looks like he has that Gamma stuff is real, because he has the partner, he has a rumored partnership with what's his name? I think Larry Jackson, I believe. Larry Jackson. He did the Views thing. Speaking of Views, he did the Views thing there. Like, there's just a lot of ties there, and that's a way where Drake can probably get his cake and eat it too. And I think that that's what he's looking for. I'm not arguing the point that he can't just do whatever he wants, because he absolutely can. That's why I brought up Kanye.
I think all these things are possible, really.
But
yeah.
I just feel like he's gonna lean. I think he's gonna lean that way. But what did you guys kind of think of all that?
I think he's gonna sign to another. Maybe not another label, but I feel like if this album do what's expected of it, that he gonna get the deal that he want, probably, and double that, and it's gonna be like an offer you can't refuse. You know what I'm saying? So I could definitely see him signing with another label, and once his album dropping shit, you already know he gonna get a tour popping soon too. So that's about to do numbers.
Right.
So he gonna be making majority of that shit back quick as fuck.
Yeah, and that's pretty much about, like, my only point is that I feel like
you're not wrong.
All of these things he can do on his own without a major. I mean, that check could sway him. But yeah, I mean, he's not going to go into he's going to structure his own deal essentially. I mean, even we've seen it with smaller artists, like when Mac Miller signed with Warner Brothers for Good AM, they literally came to him and they're like, whatever you're doing is working. We're hands off. You fucking do you. We're not gonna like whatever you want to put out. You put out like whatever. And that was Mac Miller. That was back in 2015, and a much smaller artist than Drake. You know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, he could definitely sway it. But again, I also could see him going the route of the independent, because then also 100% of the cut goes to him.
Yeah.
On everything. So I don't know.
I just think he's gonna stick with. I think he's gonna stick with UMG because I think he wants his royalties. I think as ugly as that situation is, I think the one thing he wants is money, and UMG is by far the biggest, pusher in music. And then he also wants his back catalog, because his back catalog is worth trillions of dollars.
I think the lawsuit was a way for him to have that leverage when he goes back in to re-up, because you see all the time, like, when people leave majors, like, it's cool to say, and he very may well do that, because he definitely has the star power to do that. But you see all the time when people leave the machine, yeah, you got big star power, but that doesn't always translate. Like, I'm just just breaking off. Like, you got, think about Kyrie, how he was with his shoes. He had the best shoes in the world. Then he goes over to Anta, and the shoes are still fire, but it's not what it was.
That, yeah.
It's not what it was. And the same thing happened with 50 Cent when he dropped the Curtis album versus
Yeah.
That was his last album. I think that was who was he with?
Aftermath, right?
It was Interscope.
Yeah,
That was his last Interscope album.
Aftermath through Interscope. Yeah.
Right, that was his last Interscope album, and then after that, 50 Cent wasn't 50 Cent anymore. Like,
yeah, but
he dropped albums again. He still had good albums, but
you have to
he
keep
wasn't 50 Cent again.
You have to keep in mind that's in 2006, 8,
Yep,
whatever.
Yeah,
now
I'm just giving examples of
for sure.
When you break away from the machine, it isn't always.
And that's why. But
that's a good point, Chris.
That is a great point. But the pushback being of why 2026 is different is because
I agree.
of all the independent resources that are now available. Like 50 Cent couldn't have independently distributed his music at that time, which now you could fart into a microphone and fucking put it up on Apple Music if you want to. Like, you know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, it's like there's levels to it. I don't know. I'm interested to see what he ends up doing, but I think it could really go either way. I could see him signing with another major, especially because of the check, but also and when you say as far as star power, we've also never seen star power with the likes of Drake. Like, we've never seen anything quite like this in hip hop. So
shit, man, we see it all the time.
I mean, Kanye was this, but he did a lot of falling himself. Jay Leno, Cowboy Brian, where you at with this whole Drake kind of free agency and just the kind of conspiracies that are stemming off, like the Frank Ocean? Does anybody buy the Frank Ocean thing where he's gonna fake him and drop another album? Because I don't think that the label. I think that when Frank got that off, I think all the labels sat there and said, "All right, we're making sure this shit is never happening again."
Yeah, exactly.
Like, I don't think that shit is happening. But anyways, go ahead.
I think he's gonna be a free agent. I don't know when the contract ends necessarily, but I think like free agent Drake is gonna probably be like the best Drake. I don't know if that makes sense. Like, I'm going off like sports terms, like how I know how shit usually go in sports. I don't know.
Contract year.
Yeah, like contract year Drake is gonna be like, he's gonna have a
This
crazy
is a
ass
hell of a
album,
contract year.
and then he's gonna drop some summer shit, whatever, and he's gonna leave. And it's like, okay, like now what? And I think every label's gonna go get him. I think his sales gonna go up. I think it's gonna be a rollout that he didn't plan, but it's gonna be a rollout for him.
Do you think it's gonna be like 09 though, where it's like the story's gonna be like, where's Drake going? Like, and that's gonna be like part of the momentum of like
in a different way, but
Yeah.
in a
similar.
different way, but yeah.
I don't know
because he's
where
gonna be sought after.
I don't know where he go though, to be honest, but
again,
it's not
also,
UMG, it's
also how people come after it depends on this album.
Yeah.
It does. I mean, we're all obviously expecting it to be very good, but if it's not, and after for all the dogs and the beef, and if this album doesn't follow up, some majors may not be as quick to jump at his doorstep either. So I think that's a unlikely case, but it's a possibility too.
That's fair. Cowboy Brown, what do you think's gonna happen?
I mean, I kind of agree with Jay Leno. I mean, after he drops this album, man, the world is his oyster.
Sorry, I got distracted by him.
But yeah, I heard a noise too. I was like, what happened? No, but the world is his oyster, man. His stock is going up, obviously, when he drops his album. So if he decides to lead a label, everybody gonna want him. There's no question about that. Because you'd be stupid not to want Drake on your label. Yeah. And I wouldn't be shocked necessarily if UMG gotta find some sort of way to apologize to him or something.
I don't think he's gonna be a free agent. Somebody
I think they're gonna apologize.
He gonna make them pay for all that shit.
Yeah.
That apology tour that they're gonna be on for Drake is gonna be big because he's making them too much money for you to let him leave like that.
Yeah, and they're gonna and like Drake wants that back catalog, and I don't blame him, bro. That back catalog is crazy. Like, I mean, you see it. I think I saw a report. I know for sure between last week and this week, but I think for the last several weeks, every single Drake album that has been on the charts has been climbing each week. Like, and this is crazy. Like, he's not running extra promo for these albums and like all of that. Like, this is just because the Drake fever is so high that people like us are going back and running through all the albums, like, you know, and shit like that. Like, I think that back catalog is so valuable, and he doesn't stand a chance at getting it if he leaves UMG. So I think that as crazy and ugly as that shit is, whatever, they're gonna find some way to piece it up, because I think that's Drake's ultimate end goal, is to get his shit. And I don't think he can get his shit. I don't know. Drake clearly knows the music business better than me, so maybe there's a way he can leave and then come back and get his shit. But typically, from my understanding, what happens is, like, every time you re-up with your label, it's like, oh, okay, we'll give you more of a % of your music that you did with us plus money. And so people like that, because obviously for most artists, their early stuff is their best stuff. And, you know, it kind of trends. It climbs, but then it kind of drops at some point. And so your back catalog is obviously your most worthwhile thing.
We gonna get for all the
this time he got grievances. He gonna need all of that.
We gonna get for all the dogs Taylor's version. About to re-record everything.
Yeah, man, that'd be crazy. That'd be crazy if you just re-record shit from a rapper perspective too. That'd be nuts.
That would be extremely hard to do, especially because of how many albums and his voice, his style, everything has changed over the years.
Don't do what Future did to Dirty Sprite 2, please.
Please don't. That shit was fucking awful.
Then what did he re-record it?
He re-recorded it.
Did he? I never even knew that happened.
Oh
A lot of songs would not sound like
I
used
fucking
to
bet.
when it
Yeah,
first dropped.
no, 100%. I never knew that. When did that happen?
Colossal is finished. It's no longer. You gotta go somewhere else to find it. Apple Music is not.
Yeah, no, they took that
Wait,
shit down.
really?
Yes.
I did not know. How long ago was this?
It's maybe like 4 or 5 years ago.
I never knew this happened at all.
Was that like when he sold his catalog or some shit?
Oh,
He sold his whole catalog?
he did for like, what was it, like
93 million or some shit?
Yeah, I was gonna say like 100 million, something like. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. He fucked Dirty Sprite 2 up. Is that bitch even a classic anymore? Starting off for
In my head it is.
Sorry, not for real. No.
The version that I know is the classic.
The one that I knew existed up until 30 seconds ago is a classic.
I swear that shit sound way different though. Y'all gotta go listen to that.
Yeah,
That
no.
shit'll blow your mind.
I'm gonna because the crazy part is I've definitely listened to that album in the last like 6 months.
It's not
front to
every
back.
song. It's not every song.
Yeah.
But like certain verses, you'll be
Yeah,
like,
you'll
"This
know.
not right. This not
Really?
what I know."
Same shit.
Huh? That's
And
crazy.
They just fucked the whole shit up down there.
Well, especially because
Some of
like,
the shit, it'll be your favorite part. You be like, what the fuck?
because you know how like Future operates too. He like doesn't write. He just gets in and he
goes.
gets in the booth and he goes. Like that's what people have said, that Future is like a fucking animal. He'll make 25 songs in one night or whatever. So it's like you can't.
That's every rapper though.
You-
That's every.
I
rapper,
had
though.
somebody tell me he doesn't.
No,
do drugs.
definitely not every no. Most people write and most people no. He's like on that. He does it all in his head, and you can't recapture that energy. It's just not
No, you
possible.
can't.
Taylor Swift could do it because every little fucking piece of her discography is so overproduced and so down to a T that she could. It's like easy to. It's like putting a puzzle together, you know.
Yeah. All right, let's get to new music then. Let's talk about the fact that we got a big drop this week. We got Chris Brown, hence the vinyl. Shout out to this album. This album is so good, man.
It really
You got Run It, Excuse Me, Miss, Young Love, Give Me That. Oh my God.
Man,
If I recall,
What's
you
my
had that
name?
CD when we were kids.
Oh yeah,
didn't you?
that was one of the first CDs. Say Goodbye. Oh my God.
Man, that's the
Say
album
Goodbye.
right there, man.
Bro, I was
Couldn't tell me
just
shit
like
about
third,
Say
fourth
Goodbye in
grade.
second
That
grade.
shit
Heart
be
broken.
crazy. They be trying to say that bitch ain't
What?
a classic
Look,
though.
That
They
that
try to say
music.
that? Who?
A lot of people they say Chris Brown ain't got no classic.
Nah, man, I say this one's
That
a
one.
classic.
I feel like this is the
And
one.
also
This
too,
is
man,
it,
that
for
music
sure.
video for Say Goodbye.
Man, what?
They said it ain't got
I swear
like
I
some
used to
type
feel
of
that
song. They
shit.
said he ain't got one of them songs. I don't know what type of song they're talking about. I'm like, nah, I'm trying to hear shit, man.
What, bro? What do you mean, bro? That's crazy. That's crazy.
I
This
think that might
record
be saying
here
like
has
like
so
he ain't
much.
got like no timeless songs, some shit like that. Like, he
They
ain't got
for
no
sure
timeless
say he
songs.
don't got no classic albums.
Yeah, they say he ain't got no classics.
I will say his
Whenever
catalog is not as good as his talent.
Well, yeah, when you drop a 45 song album, that's
Exactly.
literally
Whenever-
not allowed to be a
whenever-
fucking classic, bro. Just
Yeah.
like we said that over 20 is filler. You got 45, bro. Like,
Yeah, how much filler is on that album?
Whenever they mention the Usher and Chris Brown shit, they always say like Usher got classics, Chris Brown don't.
Yeah.
So that's why he better than Chris
Oh my
Brown.
god,
but I
Chris
feel,
Brown don't got
Chris
a
Brown about to go up
confessions.
there and smoke Usher.
Bro, it's gonna be so bad, bro.
yeah, he would, but that's what I think. Chris Brown operates better as a single artist than
Yeah.
And a
album
feature,
artist,
and a
you
feature
know, and a
artist,
feature
too.
artist.
Bro, you
where Usher has like he was an album artist.
You-
to
Bodies
start.
of work.
Usher
You
ain't got
remember
no
that
features
video,
though either.
Usher, Michael Jackson, and Chris Tucker? You ever seen that video?
Yeah,
Man,
What, them all
Usher-
together?
Yeah, they was on stage.
at the festival with the
no, I've never seen that.
the Michael
That's
Jackson
crazy.
40-year joint.
That nigga Usher
30
was
years
looking
ago.
so damn dumb, dog. I'm like, bro, this nigga cannot dance. Like, at least not as good as Chris Brown because
Not
he's
even
looking kind of
close,
stupid.
bro.
a little
No,
bit. You catch
that's
that
not,
nigga off
that's
guard.
definitely not close.
Dude, Chris Brown is so like
Yeah,
unbelievably
Usher was
talented.
cool. Usher was cool before Chris Brown came around. Like,
Yeah, it was
like,
ear-
that was
Chris
it.
Brown
It was
was doing
90s,
front
early
flips to
2000s.
I ain't gonna lie, Omarion's
Yeah.
smoking Usher.
Omarion,
Omarion's
oh yeah,
smoking.
Omarion
Mario's
was the
my
man.
dog.
Shout out
Not
to
a
But
Omarion.
not
Omarion.
happening.
In
Not
music?
happening.
Huh?
Like,
Dancing?
Just like that.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
I don't think it.
We
you
talking
said,
about that.
You said in general or
dancing.
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 No,
Okay, I was gonna say in a versus.
I don't,
No,
think, I
Omar.
don't think Usher like that.
Omarion's
bro.
not-
And for the fourth time, let me hold you.
Chris Brown was
I got
doing-
this
Chris
ice
Brown
box
was
where
doing,
I got this ice man where my heart
I
used
think
to.
But-
Chris Brown was doing front flips to March Madness. Usher
That
did
was
it.
no.
Bro,
that,
and then he
that's the
just
most
happens to be a
legendary
great
video.
basketball player,
that,
too.
That video,
That
bro.
literally must what made that song that good. That's right. I'll be listening to that song. That shit just pop up.
No,
in my
you
queue.
cannot think
And
of
I
that
just be
song
so
without
irritated
thinking of that flip.
How overrated this goddamn song is.
Overrated.
Overrated. March.
you watch
Madness.
your fucking.
That shit is overrated.
Hey, you can march that madness right the fuck out.
That shit is
You
over-
can march your mad ass through that door.
That
March
shit
that
is
madness right the fuck
overrated,
outta
dog.
here.
I'm tired of
I
that
ain't
song.
never heard that before.
March that madness
I swear
right
I
the
was
fuck
listening
outta
to the
here.
lyrics like do we be saying like something crazy or something like is it the beat or something like because the beat not maybe I can see people liking the beat but it's just like but when I listen to the lyrics I was be like that shit ain't nothing that's not a top 5 future song
You
to
don't be
me.
barring up like Yeet.
This is way better future songs like you got Wicked you got motherfucking Honest you got like
March
bro, there's just
Madness
so
is
many
better
songs,
than
bro.
Wicked, bro. Come
Hell
on.
no. Hell no. Not to me at
I'm
least.
taking March Madness.
I'm taking Wicked.
Only because in the impact too. Like Wicked cool, but it ain't no March Madness though.
Future Hendrix, Dirty Sprite, legendary, bro.
Bro, that old man right there, bro. That video, that old man rapping fucking March Madness is like iconic. I follow one of those pages that post it every day. I love that shit. That shit is so
56
funny.
nights.
When he goes, fuck it, he just stands up.
Dog,
He
that's
starts
so
going.
fun.
I swear to God, motherfucker, Apple Music and March Madness, you the deaf nigga when your albums go off. That's the first song that pop up. It is that, Check by Young Thug,
Check,
motherfucking, Powered by Young Thug. You already know what them songs be though.
Yeah, dude, that dude on the fucking the dude on the street. I draw the phone like it was a Chevy.
Man, literally.
Dude's a dirty.
That shit is so funny. That shit is tough. Chris Brown though. I think we all were avoiding this. I think we all were avoiding this conversation. You did a great job to try to get us off track to talk about this Chris Brown album. Because let me tell you, let me just kick it off, gentlemen. I listened to this shit twice. 2 times. I blame Kalani. I really do. She gassed me up for this Chris Brown album. Because she was coming with that fire. Chris Brown had a dope single with Bryson Tiller and then another one with Leon Thomas that I really liked. The album cover looked classic. Looked like it was going to give us that vintage R&B feel. And like I said, man, it's the woman's fault. I'm just blaming the woman. I'm so mad.
A woman that has nothing to do with the album.
This album is not good. It's okay. Like, it's fine. But it's not good at all. I thought I was getting a phenomenal album.
But
it's always women.
Brown, all right.
I'm not going to have much to add into this conversation, but does that just go to show you that, once again, Chris Brown isn't a great album artist?
Yeah, but that's what made me realize now I feel really dumb because I'm like, why did I believe this shit? Because I go through his catalog and outside of this fame and he's got
Fortune was decent.
Yeah, but that's what I mean, decent. Yeah. Chris Brown shouldn't be decent.
I think Chris Brown got 2 classics, bro.
I think Chris Brown got a problem. I think Chris Brown got a problem with cutting the album down and
for sure.
Yes. 45 songs is ridiculous.
Who's in your camp, bro?
You know what I mean? If he gave if Chris Brown came 11-song albums, he could do a double album, make it 22. He would be in a whole nother stratosphere. But it's bro, it's time to
Wasn't one
cut
of
the
his
music.
last albums only 11 songs though? And that shit was mid too. He just it's beyond. I think that's a big problem. Damn, Drake spotted shooting another.
I
music video.
literally just got that notification.
Holy
too.
shit!
Yeah, on the CN Tower.
On the CN Tower, maybe
Can I get
again.
a charger.
Not on me right now.
You need C or the other one?
charger?
But
I know you got one.
I'll look this up because I thought Chris Brown had a recent one. But my thing is it's beyond the length of the album because I agree that's probably the biggest issue. The other big issue is that he just don't really be singing like that no more. Not like that. He's doing the same songs over again.
Yeah.
These shits feel formulaic. These shits don't feel like it's it don't feel like what the album cover looks like. The album cover looks like, oh, it's about to be some soulful, some throwback R&B shit, some true classic shit. And
that happens with oversaturation, is that it just becomes, rinse and repeat after a while, And I feel like. Because, Chris Brown is... And that's a good point, though, Jalen, is who the fuck is in his... Who does he associate with?
Real shit.
I don't know one person that...
Hear me out, though. Heartbreak on the Full Moon was 100,000 songs. That shit was gas. Indigo, that shit was decent. This shit, I don't know who's in this camp who picked the features, because I don't know who the fuck is VSRP XL Cartel, who the fuck that was.
You don't know who Vibes Cartel
I
is?
don't. I really
Vibes got out of
don't.
jail. He just got out.
Vibes Cartel is kind of
Vibes just got out. He was locked up for like 15 years.
He should have stayed locked up. What the
Vibes-
fuck was that
Vibes the
shit?
man.
That shit was
Vibes the
ass.
man.
Young boy ain't had a good verse
Hey,
in
he
4
gonna-
years.
Imagine going back to jail off of your.
Vibes really might be on the album, low
Bob's
key.
gonna be on Iceman
Low
too.
key.
Man,
Oh, wait,
Chris-
he got Lucky... Hey, Lucky Day is cold, though.
Chris Brown,
No, he had some good features on there.
it
but
wasn't an R&B album though. That shit
Hey, he
pissed me
got
off.
he got your Tank. He got Tank for you.
Man,
that song
I
sucks.
told you, Tank can only write shit. He can't make good music, bro. It's just not happening.
I never heard it take.
It wasn't an R&B album. That shit pissed me off because the cover art, if you seen the nostalgic behind those type of cover arts,
That's what I'm
every
saying,
album
man.
that got that is a classic. Just look at all the old
Once
shit.
again, how we've lost
Give you a smoke in his boots.
we've lost the art of the cover art in that the cover art does need to match the vibe of the album too.
I'm mad
That's
at
part
Chris
of it.
Brown.
You
I'm
know
just
what I
trying to
mean?
hurt.
Sadly.
Yeah, I'm just trying to hurt Chris Brown.
Yeah, I think it would. I mean, it might age well, but
It won't.
I don't think it was good.
It won't, man. It won't age well, man.
I
Won't.
think-
it'll have a couple singles that pop. Chris Brown has a strong fan base. It'll do numbers, blah blah. But when we're really talking about music like that, nobody's gonna be like, "Yo, but this album though, never." And that's why I'm disappointed. I hate Kalani.
And
I'm just
how
kidding. Her album's phenomenal.
this is
I love
every
Kalani.
album is at least 35 songs. This is fucking insane. I never knew this. I mean, I'm not like a
Yeah.
crazy
gonna lie,
because
man.
I was looking for that 11 song album. That
No,
does
I
not
was too.
exist.
You know what it was? It was the 11-11 title. And I was like, oh, yeah, this one has 11 songs. Nope, it's just fucking 11 plus 11 times 11. That's how many songs are on this bitch.
This is
This shit
crazy.
is so annoying.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. When I heard the intro to this album, it really put me in a space of, where I really felt like the album was gonna be, and which was, it was just like a whiny ass. Listen, I like Chris Brown. I like Chris Brown a lot, but from an album perspective, like y'all said, he never really put together a good one. Not a good one, but he hasn't put together like consistent albums. He hasn't shown that. But this album to me is like, I'm gonna give it time because, like Jay said, for sure, over time, Chris Brown, like you come back a couple of months later, yo, I like this song. This piqued my interest. So I'm gonna give it some time. But as of right now, he
Song on there's 22 fucking songs.
You know what I mean? He had a good 5-6 songs right now. I can say right now. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna give it some time, see where music, develops. These next few months, see if I can come back and say, yo, this is better than what I thought it was. But as of right now, I'm with you.
Yeah.
I just hate how
it wasn't where it was.
Ever since he did
And
that,
Company can change that. Chris Brown albums can
ever since
change
he
their own
did that
Company.
fucking Freaky Friday song with Lil Dicky, it's been downhill.
Yeah, I blame Lil Dicky for everything.
I just hate how like artists pick features now, bro. Like that shit don't make sense to me.
It's just a formula now.
Yeah, it's like no.
No thought behind
It's
it.
just like let me pick the top 5. I mean, I get it, but like
It's numbers.
they don't fit on songs, bro.
Yeah, it's all
Like,
numbers.
well,
It's just these three people together equal
Like
this
Young
many
Boy, I
streams.
fuck with YB, but like it just
Yeah, no.
Doesn't fit here. Vibes Cartel. Yeah, you gotta look more into who Vibes Cartel actually is. What about the
Yeah,
sexy?
listen, thank you, Ja.
What about the sexy Red and Glorilla song?
every other sexy red and global.
I haven't listened. That's
I'm
why I'm
saying that,
asking.
but like think about how they features are. It's just like
It's just that.
it was cool for what it was.
Yeah, I love Lucky Day, so that's cool.
Yeah, I don't.
Oh, lucky day.
Yeah, that song was okay to me.
He also since Painted. I mean, he hasn't like impressed me crazy.
Yeah,
you like
he's
that?
kind of falling off.
You like that Dinner for Two joint that he had?
Kinda. I
Yeah.
like the idea of it, which allegedly he stole.
Probably. I mean, but Painted's a phenomenal album though.
Pain is really good.
That is a top tier R&B
Painted,
album.
talk about good R&B albums recently. That's one of them ones. That was what, like 2018, 20.
Yeah, it ain't that recent no more. It's almost 10 years old.
That's what I'm saying, man. Give you. I'm about to smoke Chris Brown next week with the deluxe. It's over for Chris.
Smoke with the Deluxe is crazy.
It's over for Chris Clown.
Chris Clown. All right.
Other drops this week were Action Bronson, my guy Deontay Hitchcock, Lil Sims, my girl put out a little EP. Chris Patrick, my dog put out a deluxe too. It was a Chris Platte ass week in terms of drops. A lot of people I like put out just a little something to kind of entertain me. I thought it was dope, man. I thought there was a lot of good stuff. I will say the Lil Sims shit. I don't think anybody else here listens to it, so I'll just say this: it was only 4 songs. What the fuck?
I heard it's totally. It's like a totally different like.
Yeah, dog. Like
from her regular music.
I fuck with her because she always tries shit. I wouldn't have put this shit out.
It ain't working.
I wouldn't have put this shit out. This is some fucking like 2016 Travis Scott.
She's still in that conversation with Lauryn Hill.
Yeah, she up there.
2016 Travis Scott.
She probably be on time for her shows.
2015. was-
That's true. That's true.
God forbid, right?
Yeah, you know.
That's a big part of the equation right there.
I heard that I do want to listen to the Deontay Hitchcock album too. I heard it was really good.
It's
good.
good.
A lot of people were impressed by it. Apparently.
Yeah, if you like Deontay Hitchcock, or if you just, I mean, you know, he's in that tier of like really solid rappers where like you know what you're getting from them. Sometimes it's better, sometimes it's worse, but you know that kind of range. Kind of like an Action Bronson. Like if you like that, you're gonna be pleased with it. And I think this one was one of the better ones for him. I thought he was
that
really
2023 one he had was pretty good too. You know.
Better.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
it's called
better
better.
was,
That
better
was
was
good.
good. Yeah, no, he's dope. He's dope. I still remember his breakout verse on Revenge of the Dreamers. That shit was like, I was like, yo, who the fuck is that guy? That guy's balling. But yeah, that was cool. The Chris Patrick shit. That's my guy. If I'm being honest with you guys, and I'll tell him the same thing. I don't feel good about his situation that he's in. He signed to Def Jam, and ever since Def Jam, like before, it's like, okay, he's a growing artist, but like I know what Chris Patrick is, right? And now he signed a label, and they got him doing this type record, that type record, this type record, that type record. And I get it. He's a young artist. He's trying to find his way, figure it out. I'm good with that, you know, and I understand that. But it just feels like now it's like he's kind of lost a lot of direction. It's weird. He's gained momentum in terms of popularity, but I feel like he's losing direction here. And I don't think that's his fault. I think he's smart enough. I've had enough, you know. I feel like knowing what I know, I feel like he has a good idea of what he wants to do. I just think he's in one of those situations where I don't know. I think the label just doesn't know what to do with him, and I think that's something I'm gonna monitor because I think he's a real talent. But it was okay. It was okay. It was cool, but I want to start to see that jump from him, and I haven't really seen that. Instead, I'm seeing just like scattered shit. But that was it for me. Action Bronson.
Action Bronson. It was great. I mean, I loved it. I am a big Action Bronson fan. He always, the way he like approaches songs, and he has some of the most outlandish bars that you will ever hear. And it really kind of it does remind me of that like kind of like 2012 blog era, like kind of abstract rap in a way, like between like the Mac Miller's, Earl Sweatshirt back then, and like all that type of shit. And so it kind of just brings me back to that. He was also of that class. It's cool, man. It's exactly what I expected. I'm never disappointed with an album. If you like Action Bronson, you'll like this album. If you don't, you won't. And, I mean, I think that I like this better than his last one or maybe even two. I like the production. I think the production is fucking top tier. He bars up fucking insane. He's got a song with Lil Yachty and Paul Wall, which is... Yeah, and I will be honest. I mean,
Paul Wall and Lil Yachty is nuts.
Action Bronson, Lil Yachty, and Paul Wall is a very strange combination. I fuck with Paul Wall, of course. I do not think he needed to be on that song necessarily. It's so funny, just like the shit he said. He like he like almost is like T.I. with like the big word shit of like insinuates and the disco ball in my mouth insinuates and like whatever, and he's still riding candy coated, all that shit. He's just got gray hair now. So no, it was cool, man. I love the production on it, and I just like Action Bronson as a person. I mean, I'm just a fan of him in general.
Hey, that thumb we have for the episode, that's a hard big Action.
Yeah, you guys gotta see the thumb.
Motherfucker look like the Big Show in that shit.
Yeah, for real.
Oh,
no, he's cool.
Shout out to Freddie Felt, man. Shout out to Freddie Felt. I know he's been on my head about that. Did you listen to that Paul Wall and Action Bronson record? And I'm just like, I'll get to it.
The Rock Marciano one, Action's verse is fucking insane.
No, he had some tough verses.
Yeah, because he's a very fucking talented rapper. You can tell he's talented because you don't know half the shit he's talking about. Like I swear to God, he knows so. He's a very knowledgeable man. So I don't know.
But he looks like Alex Jones.
I fuck with it. I never thought about that until you said that today. That's crazy because it's kind of true. But no, it was great, bro. I enjoy it. That'll be getting quite a few spins for me. So, and it's only like 35 minutes. It's short and sweet, like all his albums.
Anybody else got new music they want to highlight? I just kind of ripped off the shit that I listened to. There's also a couple singles. Oh, like I said, I think everybody in the room would like that Black and Thug song. I think that shit is pretty cool. Oh, also that French and Ross. Shout out to them. Smart play after the verses. I think French is dropping an album next week or like real soon, and then Rick Ross is like June 12th. Yeah, June 12th. And then the last song of the verses, they each played a record that they have together on French's shit. So good marketing by them. It was dope though.
That beat was crazy, bro.
Yeah, that beat was dope.
Yeah, that was a good sample.
The question from last, who got Stay Scheming?
Oh yeah. Let's look that up.
I think French.
I think
got
French
that.
played it
Montana
together.
played it first.
I think
Yeah,
French got
they
that
played it
one.
I
together.
think
but
French played it first.
Yeah, he needed that one.
Yeah,
he needed everything.
They said
Bro,
he needed everything.
Twitter said
Yeah,
Twitter had that scorecard, bro. That shit was.
just came in the group chat at like fucking midnight last night. It was like, y'all would not believe this shit.
Bro,
Yeah,
shit
that
was
shit was
crazy,
funny.
bro.
My boy was flabbergasted.
Bro, listen, bro. These New York niggas, bro. I don't.
Damn.
They be on. Listen, the mac and cheese mixtapes. I understand had strong culture, where they was at, bro. But here, bro, nobody was listening to that. So
Yeah.
I don't get it. And
I don't think I've ever listened
They put
to a
hot. They
French
put hot
Montana
nigga
project,
remix
personally.
over 9. Was it 9-piece? But like, come on, bro. What are we doing here?
dumb shit.
Bro. I feel like New
That
York
shit made no
artists.
sense.
I feel like New York artists, like every 4 years they come out, they roll out the same track. It started with Hot Nigga, then it was Ooh, then it was then it was All the Way Up. Listen, they're playing the same song over and over again. All respect, but it's the same song.
All respect.
I do want
Same
to.
zone.
I want to shout out. Birdie pointed this out in the group chat too. They did an official scorecard afterwards. That's kind of crazy. I've never
Yeah.
seen that
French
before.
Montana paid for that, dog.
Yeah, that was some promo if I've ever seen one.
know he getting that
Unforgettable
overseas
over
money.
Devil in the New Dress.
He getting that overseas money for sure now. His
That's
wife.
that's wifey put the bill.
What
definitely
was
secured
over
the
Devil
bag.
in a New Dress?
Unforgettable.
All right,
Smack some money.
that's crazy. Did Ross play Port of Miami? We were talking about that.
I don't think so.
Dude,
Or not
that's
Port,
what
not
they-
Port of
they
Miami.
both-
Push It. I'm sorry, that's what I meant.
Kodak
No, he
did,
ain't play Push
French didn't play Mobstick,
He play here.
That's crazy.
and he still won somehow, allegedly, in the eyes of fucking one person
I bet you $100 they're from New York.
or Dubai.
No, Ross had more. French didn't win.
No, they said French won.
That's fucking crazy.
I'm looking up the
In the
scorecard.
building, as they say, it was a wash. It was. You can
Oh.
see it in people's faces.
We got a clip out right now that says it's a wash.
That's
We
crazy.
was already
See-
on that.
Whoever making them Billboard lists was
Yeah.
judging that fucking verses, bro.
Yeah, they had. Dude, like Ross didn't play he left a lot of records on the table. They said they took "I'm a Coke Boy" over "I'm Not a Star."
Nasty.
What?
Listen.
They took the Hot Ones remix over MC Hammer. They took
Niggas be lying.
Over MC Hammer. Crazy.
Niggas be lying.
Did he play John with Lil Wayne?
Mm-hmm.
He did.
Yeah.
Oh, he did.
That's gotta win.
Well, according to the list, he performed "I'm Not a Star" first, and then he performed John after. But
yeah.
I'm Not a Star.
the John verse
John,
is the I'm Not a Star.
it's the
Yeah.
same shit for real.
It's like
Lil
an
Wayne just-
interpolation of it or whatever.
Lil
yeah.
Wayne just hopped on it and called it John.
Uh-huh.
He didn't even play "I'm on one."
Shoes on the cool, bitch. I got a Nike shot.
He didn't play "I'm on one." Oh, he did play "I'm a Boss." Okay. Yeah, like
Got
this.
so many shades.
This shit is crazy, man. This shit is crazy. I can't believe this. Yeah, this is trash. I'm getting mad looking at this shit.
I ain't watched that shit.
Yeah, I didn't either. But we got a video out of us breaking
Zeus
it
was
down.
giving live. He was giving live commentary. I'm watching the playoffs and shit. He in there. Yeah, French Montana. I'm in that bitch like, oh, I forgot.
Dude, I know. I did
I
too.
heard I missed a good game, bro. I thought the Lakers gonna get washed.
They did in the end, but it
They
was
did,
decent. Yeah. Anyway,
I feel
Damn,
like Rick Ross should start off with Mafia music. That would have been a great introduction to start with. It wasn't like no crazy hit, but if you know, you know. I feel like that shit still could have went. Plus,
That-
Montana was playing some deep cuts off his mixtapes and shit anyway.
So then how the fuck
The
did he win?
deepest of deep cuts, bro.
That's what I'm saying. How the fuck did he? If he's playing deep cuts, bro,
We
every
giving-
song,
we
every
giving French
song that
Montana
isn't
too
a
much
feature
screen
of
time
French
right
Montana
now.
is a fucking
Yeah.
deep cut.
we giving French Montana way too much.
I think
credit.
we're over our quota. We're over our French Montana quota. Oh,
He had Max B dancing around the
That's
stage.
that's an
bro. This
upset.
shit was crazy, bro.
that was crazy today. Young Thug saying that Rich Homie Quad allegedly was going to take the stand before he passed. That was crazy.
I saw that.
Oh, we'll close with the shout out to Future performing at the U.S. Open ceremony for the FIFA
Nevadies.
World Cup.
That's lit.
Shout out to
Alright.
Future,
Oh,
allegedly the
Future.
only rapper that's doing it
At the opening ceremony,
of
really?
the FIFA World Cup. Yes, sir.
That
Wow.
is as American as
First
it gets,
ballot,
brother.
first
I'll tell you what.
First ballot.
They're gonna be so pissed. Like, you know the people that fly from overseas. They're gonna be so pissed.
They told me CeeLo Green was more popular than Future, bro.
Yeah.
Who?
That's nasty.
Yo, man, told me that.
I told
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, no. That's why he in Denver.
forget-
Just
I ain't
let him
That's why he in
I
Denver.
ain't forget that shit,
Just
bro.
let him
You ain't see
do that.
CeeLo
Yeah,
Green doing FIFA?
He be drunk. Sometimes you just gotta like
Yeah, just-
not listen to him.
Hey, but you know what? March Madness is gonna be on that set, not Wicked. March Madness is gonna be
Oh,
on
that was
set,
that
not
conversation about the Dungeon family. I know. what you're
Wicked
talking
might
about.
be on there though.
But that's cool, though.
Wicked. So congrats to him. Congrats to Doja Cat, by the way. She's now the longest charting female rap album with Planet Her. Great album, by the way.
Yeah, I saw that news.
I think that's classic. And then Tyler, the Creator, fell off the charts for the first time in 7 years. Weirdo Music is over. DJ Khaled won the battle. It was a long battle, but he won.
Silly as hell.
Dude, that shit was so funny.
That's
Nobody's
crazy.
listening to that mysterious weirdo.
Shit, dog. That was so crazy. And he still sold more. That was so
Dude,
crazy.
I know that shit was so crazy. That shit. I think the craziest part too is I don't think Khaled even got like second. I think he got like third or fourth, and then Tyler was first. It was like,
Yeah, I know.
it was like your beef should have been with multiple people that week. Like,
yeah, exactly. No.
but yeah, no, that was kind of a crazy and weird stat. I think Igor was the last one hanging on the charts, and then that one just fell off. But yeah, next week we'll be back here with Iceman, breaking it all down. Any last calls here before we go? Any chance I'm gonna be clipping heavy this week, so any chance you got to fire off some Iceman shit before it drops?
Put Wayne on the album.
Man, just give me.
That's gotta happen. Fireman's gotta be on Iceman. I've been saying it. I'm sick. Nick cut that from the clip. By the way.
I need Summer Walker on that bitch, bro.
You need
I
what?
almost said
What'd you
that.
say?
earlier.
Summer Walker. That's all I need her on that.
Yeah,
go hard.
again, I'm not looking for R&B Drake right now, but I wouldn't be
that'd be a good
surprised if
combo.
she's on it.
If you're doing one.
and that a Wayne feature can go one of two ways in 2026.
I think Drake is gonna make sure he gets the good
Yeah.
Wayne.
Yeah, he wouldn't even let Wayne come sign
I'm
with him.
excited.
He might write that bitch for Wayne if Wayne fucks up. He might go, here you go, partner. I got something for you.
He probably had Wayne record 6 songs and said, "Look,
Yeah, he's probably like, all right, we're doing a collab album, and then hoping that one of them is good. He's just like,
this
all right,
shit never
so-
gonna drop.
Yeah, this is the one on Iceman.
man,
Iceman coming, man.
I'm excited,
7
man.
days.
It's gonna be a good time, man. I'm looking forward to it. But until then, as always, I'm your host, Chris Platte, aka Platte Pods. This is episode 108 of the Rat K Podcast. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, help this channel grow. We are doing awesome things, man. Shout out. I got my crew in the building. I got my boy Cowboy Brian,
Yo.
Primetime CEO Jay Leno. I got my dog B Mike Birdie. We got Zeus. And then we got my boy Big AP on the ones and twos. Thank
Yes,
you,
sir.
gentlemen. This is another good week in the books. Next week we're here. Hey, y'all better be ready to fucking pod next week.
Hey, before we sign off, Zeus, let me hear one more time.
That shit was so good. That bird is fucking dying, bro. That bird just got hit by a car.
Oh man! All right, y'all.
That bird got stepped
Big
on.
Birdie, my man."
Shout out, y'all. We'll see y'all next week. Have a good one. Peace.
Peace.
Peace.